Hello guys, I'm Ardarion and today we'll be finding out the answer to the question, can Minecraft be beaten without walking? So this might seem like a crazy challenge, but hear me out here. So what do I mean by beating Minecraft without walking? Basically, if we look at the statistics, we have something like distance walked, and basically we want this to say 0 at the end. Also distance sprinted at 0 and distance crouched at 0. So would this be possible? And up until recently, this actually wouldn't be possible, but now, with the addition of crouching, now we can theorize how to beat Minecraft without walking. So, first of all, we need to understand exactly how crouching works. So, there are a couple of ways to enter the crouching state, the most simple of which is just closing a trapdoor on your head like that. The second one is pushing a piston on top of your head like that. And the third one is entering a stream of water and starting to swim like this, and there you go, you're in the crouch state again. But whenever there is a 2-block empty space that you enter, you immediately exit the crouch state, like this. So basically, if you wanted to crawl all the time, we would have to at all times avoid spaces that are 2 blocks high, or actually 1.5 blocks high and above. So actually it's quite simple to keep yourself in the crawling state when you are on a level surface. So you can see that I enter this tunnel and I make my way to the end, and I can place another block and expand the tunnel as much as I want. So I'm still not exiting the crawling state. However, what is much more difficult is gaining elevation this way and making it possible for yourself to build the tunnel as you go. Okay, so as you can see, we can't actually go on top of this half slab here because this space that is left for us is too small to crawl through. That means that we have to use some other blocks that are smaller than a half slab. So here I laid down a couple of these blocks. Basically we have some snow layers that are going up, and this is the last snow layer that allows you to pass. If I added one, I couldn't pass like this. Okay, next we have daylight sensors, which are also a good height, and as you can see, we don't really need a full block above our heads. We can also have a half slab here if we have daylight detectors, or even trapdoors, but when we have 2 full blocks, we stand up. What is the most optimal way to gain elevation? Basically this design right here. So you close the trapdoor on top of your head and you make your way here and on top of this block and this one, and now you are 1 block higher than before. And also you can go down very easily like this, and I can crawl very fast here because I'm in the 19W14B snapshot, which enabled you to do so. And using this design would mean that we would need 6 planks for each block of elevation, and an average tree yields about 20 planks. So even if we chopped 1 tree, we probably could get enough trapdoors to advance to the next tree and so on, and eventually accumulate wood so much that we don't have a lot of problems traveling. But can we actually build this design in survival? So we just place a trapdoor here, a few blocks here would be nice, and then another trapdoor, a half slab here, and a trapdoor here. But now if you want to advance to a full block, we actually cannot put a full block here. As you can see, we cannot place it anywhere around us. And yeah, this is the end, right? Well, actually no, we can use a little trick with a dirt block and a rose bush or any 2-block tall flower. So we just put a block over here and we can punch out the rose, grab the dirt if you want to, and continue to be on our way. But still, we are facing some difficulties. We are looking for a very specific seed that has a snow biome with pumpkins at the spawn, is close to a tree, of course, close to a stronghold, and the nether portal that we make spawns close to a fortress, and a village nearby the spawn would be also nice. So why do we need the snow biome with pumpkins at spawn? That's not really a necessity, but it would make the run a lot faster. So we would mine a lot of snowballs or make a snow golem and farm snowballs from him, and then we would use the snowballs in the fight with the ender dragon to patch out the crystals. Spawning next to a tree is pretty obvious, and if we don't get a seed that spawns us right next to a tree, we can always use a bonus chest, which usually has a couple of pieces of wood, and that would allow us to enter the crawling state immediately after spawning, not having to, walk to a tree to get wood. And these two are kind of obvious, they would be great to make the run quicker. And a village would also be nice because the houses have a lot of wood in them and we could just dig up the wood instead of going from tree to tree and replanting and so on. Now the last hardship that we could face is actually in the end already. So there are these towers that are surrounded with iron bars and we cannot really do anything about them directly. So yeah, we cannot go up easily. It would be inefficient to go in a spiral upwards, but fortunately we can just take a water bucket and do something like this, and we are actually never in the walking state like this. We can just keep on going here, and yeah, we can eventually shoot a snowball in here or something, or mine this block, and we can go back to crawling like this. So yeah, it's not impossible. So with all this being said, I think it's fairly obvious that a run without walking is possible and is actually not that hard once you get a grasp on the basic components like these tunnels right here. So I might actually attempt such a run in the near future, but I would have to, scroll through some seeds to find the right one, and then it would take a couple of hours, but I think that without great difficulty we could do it. We could be probably the first people to beat Minecraft without walking, so that's pretty exciting. Anyways, if you like this video, leave a like and subscribe, and I think that's all from me for today, so I'll see you in the next episode, and that's it. Bye bye!